And welcome back to the Flow Sports Fix on this Tuesday evening. We've still got to come for you, Courtney, with the Sports Express and part 2 of the interview with young Paralympian Cole Pearce. But right now, it's time for the Stat Man, having a look at local netball games played over the weekend. Jace?
Thanks, Clayton. All right, let's have a look at the netball results for the weekend that was the 8th of May, and we're going to start in the very far west of South Australia. Western Eyre netball results in the A-grade competition there. Thevenard, they defeated the Sunatjuna Blues 36-29. Good win for them. Western United Tigers, they had a ding-dong battle with the West Coast Hawks. It was the Hawks in the end, 47-41. And Wirrala, they thrashed Kaniba 72-25. So a big win there for the Bombers girls. We move down to Eastern Eyre netball and our Central Eyre United girls. There, they took on Kimber Districts, put up a really good performance, but unfortunately were beaten by the better side on the day by just 9 goals, 44-35. The other match there was a cracker, and it was Ports taking on Cow. These two sides sort of down the ladder a bit, I guess vying it out for the wooden spoon, and it was Cow in the end by 3 goals, 43 to Ports 40. Moving to Great Flinders netball next, and if we have a look at our Elliston Districts crew in this game where they took on a very, very powerful Lock club and beat them in the end 40-25. So that's a very, very good win for Elliston Districts. Other matches there, Cummins Kapini Cougars, the top side in this competition. They beat Eyre United fairly comfortably 61-23. And Tumby Bay had a solid win as well over United Yolana 47-31. We move to Yorke Peninsula netball next, and in the A-grade competition there, 4 matches to report on. And unfortunately, most of these fairly one-sided, but there is 2 reasonably close ones. One in particular, which was the match of the round, Moonta hosting Kadina, and it was the home side in a goal fest that got home 57-55. That's right, 112 goals scored in the game. Moonta winning by just 2. Other matches, Ardrossan 54 were comfortable winners over Wallaroo 22. Central York Cougars 49, again very comfortable winners over the Southern Eagles 25. And in the other close one, it was the CMS Crows 36 defeating Pascaville 31 in a really good game of netball there on the Yorke Peninsula. Now we move to Northern Areas netball and the A-grade competition there. We're going to start with Orroroo, who were too good for Southern Flinders in a really good game too. Just 6 goals in this one. Orroroo 42, Southern Flinders 36. 6 goals, also the margin between Broughton Mundura and BMW, a very high-scoring clash this one. It was Broughton Mundura 58 over BMW 52. And the final match of the round saw Jamestown Peterborough keep on keeping on there. They were far too good for Crystal Brook, beating them 61-37. And a quick check of that ladder actually is fascinating. Jamestown Peterborough, bottom in the football, but top in the A-grade netball with Broughton Mundura. Both of those sides have not lost yet, and I believe will play each other this week for the top spot on the ladder there. Crystal Brook in 3rd position on the ladder, 2-2. Southern Flinders 1-3. Orroroo 1-3, but outside of the 4 on percentage. And BMW yet to crack it for their first win this season. All right, we move on, and we're going to go across the border now, and we'll start in New South Wales with Hume Netball, a massive round of A-grade matches there to report on, 6 in total. First of all, Jindera, they keep on flying at the moment, 59. They defeated the Murray Magpies, a disappointing 28, so 31 goals to the good there. In other matches, Howlong, 52. They defeated Brock Burham 27. Another one-sided game between Osborne, who were the away team here, and Holbrook, who at home could only manage 30 goals while Osborne piled on 73. Another one-sided clash with Lockhart, far too good for Henty. They won 62 to 28. Another one-sided game, CDHBU, too good for Colcan. This was 18 goals the difference, 51 to 33. And the close one of the round saw the Billabong Crows 52 defeat Randall-Bundry Waller 47, so just 5 goals in it. And with a 12-team competition in play, the ladder is fascinating viewing. Jindera and Osborne both still undefeated at the top of the ladder. Jindera on percentage from Osborne. Lockhart and Billabong Crows are 4 wins, 1 loss apiece. And the top 6 is rounded out by How Long and CDHBU, the climbers of the ladder this year. They've had 3 wins and 2 losses so far. Just outside, knocking on the door, the Murray Magpies and Randall-Bundry Waller. They're on 2 wins and 3 losses. We've got 2 teams on just the 1 win. That's Henty and Brockburham. And 2 teams in Holbrook and Colcan, who are yet to record a win. So if you follow that ladder through, you'll see 2 teams on 5 wins, 2 teams on 4 wins, 2 teams on 3 wins, 2 teams on 2 wins, 2 teams on 1 win, and 2 teams without a win. A nice uniform-looking ladder there after 5 rounds in Hume Netball. Moving into Sunraysia Netball next, and our own United Kangas, we like to keep a close eye on how they're going. They climbed a spot on the ladder up to 3rd after a very good win over South Mildura, 50 to 27, bouncing back after a loss the previous week. I mentioned they moved up on the ladder a little bit. Imperials didn't do anything wrong. They went back a notch on percentage, but they had a solid win over Mildura, 49 to 47 in a thriller. Irimple keep winning as well. They beat Robinvale 58 to 41, and Wentworth again keep on winning. They had a good win over Merbeen, 66 to 43, with Redcliffs having the bye, still yet to have a win this year. And to wrap up today, we're going to have a look down at Colac and have a look at their netball competition there, the A-grade results. And if we take a look at the latest round, that was the 8th of May. Lorne, a thrilling win over Illawarra Biak. That was 55-51. Other matches, Alvey 55, Birregurra 21, a thrashing there. Apollo Bay 56, they're going well, against Colac Imperials 32. A reasonably tight one between Simpson and the Western Eagles here. Simpson getting over the line 53 to 40. And a thrilling game here, South Colac taking on Otway Districts. Only 4 goals in it, and it was South Colac getting the job done, 41 to 37. And if we have a look at the ladder as a result of those results, Alvey still top. They've had 4 wins and a draw. Illawarra Biak, 4 wins, a loss and a draw. So there's a little bit of work to go to play this ladder out a bit. Apollo Bay 4-1, South Colac 3-2, Lorne 3-2. They make up the top 5. And that's where we'll leave it today. Tomorrow we'll have a look at those competitions we have missed today. That's all of the southeast of South Australia, a bit more of the mid-north, and of course Horsham and Districts Netball, Wimmera Netball, and Northeastern Netball. That's all coming up here on the Sports Fix tomorrow. Back to you, Clayton.
Thank you, Jace, the Stat Man. We look forward to that report tomorrow. Coming up next for you, though, on tonight's Sports Fix, we've got part 2 of the interview we did with young Paralympian Cole Pearce. He's got a humorous thing or two to say. Listen out for it. It's coming up next.